Hey guys, my name's Jonah Bowdle, and today I will be working on this awesome gecko enclosure. This is from start to finish, empty tank, well pretty much empty tank, to this awesome enclosure behind me. You're gonna want to stay tuned for this. Finishing up this aquarium. Finishing, you might ask. I haven't even started it, right? Well, I have a big hole right here. Let me show you some of that. Okay, so I kind of a little bit have it mapped out where I'm going to be drilling. So we're going to be having a cave on this plexiglass wall thing here, and I'm going to be using like these, and then I'll just like shave off the kind of triangular parts that'll be sticking out. So I'm going to kind of basically just have like a cave type hole here right around there, so it'll be pretty big, and then obviously I'll have the like silicone expanding foam and stuff like that. So yeah. Okay, so now we're just trying to like get it loose so then we can pop it out. So we're gonna do that like all the way around. So now you're up to date, and if you still aren't and you're kind of confused how there isn't an aquarium here, go back and watch my video about starting a 55-gallon aquarium, which is right over there. So yeah, this is going to be the Gecko's Vivarium, and as you can see, I have some great stuff expanding foam. You might have seen some of this in one of my other videos. It was me doing my friend's aquarium, or polydorarium. And then I also have some silicone. This time I have the right color, luckily. In my friend's case, we didn't, but still worked out pretty good. So first, I have some awesome pieces of wood. So I'm going to escape it, and you're about to see that. So, yep, that's great. So, this is just real quick, just to see how I like things, where it will be. This isn't, like, for sure stuff. So I'm gonna video real quick, just to start this off. So, I kind of thought about it, and I'm not gonna want my stuff, like, with doing my friends, I don't like how his, like, rocks and stuff are right up against. So I'm gonna set this like this, with this, you can't really see it here, right? See how there's a piece of wood right here? It's basically to make sure that this isn't completely touching, so then I can put foam back there. So that's the first thing that I'm going to be thinking about. Then we have this big rock that actually looks kind of like a gecko head, which I'm going to be putting in, and I think I'm going to try to put something under that as well. Well, here, yeah. So I'm just going to have this right here, which I guess is going to move this. But can it stay there? That's my question. Okay, that's good enough. I don't want this touching though. Okay, so yeah, let's see. I think that's good. I think I kind of like that. I can do right here. Okay, so now I'm going to be doing this piece, which will be interesting. This piece I really like because it fits perfectly around here. You probably saw me like put it there a ton of times because it doesn't stay when it's like upright. So it will once I'm done. Let's see. I just gotta get it in a place that it can stay, or that it will stay. What I'd like is if it could just like stay completely like that. But I don't think I can get it to stay like that. Maybe, I don't know, what if I flipped it around? What would happen then? Okay, so I found a way for it to stay. I have a piece of wood here, like wedging it there. And I think I might, I don't know what I'm going to do over here when it comes to putting in the foam. And then, let's see, so I wanted to put like at least another piece of wood in here. I mean, I can obviously try to fit a piece in once it's done. But I was thinking this piece somehow, like out in the front, almost like this. I forget how I had it, to be honest. Maybe like, I don't know. Can I wedge it in there like that? I don't know if I like that idea. No, I don't. I think that's all I might want to just put onto the background. I think that's pretty much it. And then everything else will be like not a part of the background. So let me think. Does this look good? I think so, but I'm gonna go get a cup or something. Or I don't know. I'm gonna start it, I guess. So I'm actually like running out right about now. So got 2 more things, and they were both cheap, so they probably will only last as long as the last one, but I don't know if this is a lot or whatever. So it's now like exactly probably about 24 hours later, so all this should be hard. Here really there's not much give. So I'm gonna do like another line over here because I want it to hang over a little bit more. Then I'm gonna do some over down there, like, well, I say some, I'm gonna fill that area up. And then I'm also gonna do right here. So, time lapse, yay. So I'm just trying to fill in this corner. I don't actually end up doing it, so I cut some off from the sides, then the extra I fill it in, and then I go over it again. I kind of explain that in this next scene. Okay, so legit, this is the last time I'll be, like, doing that stuff. So I just cut some, and then I filled it back there, and now I'm gonna I'm gonna expand foam around that, as you can see, like back here, and then I'll just cut out a cave from all that. Then I'm also gonna put some right there, I think, and I think that's pretty much it. I think that's the only place that I need to do it. So yeah, I end up cutting the wood a little bit because I'd use this, and then whenever I'd cut off like the extra stuff, it would just cut off the wood as well, which isn't ideal, but whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this can, like, because I'm probably not gonna use the whole can. So we'll see. By the way, right here, I'm gonna cut like really pretty flat, and then here where there's no expanding foam, I'm actually going to be putting just silicone and dirt, so you won't see through that. So yeah, it looks pretty awesome, I think. So let's do this. Okay, so now I'm starting to cut. Now this is like the most appealing and fun part of this, I would say, is cutting it all off. It actually took me a long time. Like, I'd come home from school and I'd work on it, and I'm pretty sure it happened for like a few nights. So yeah, it just depends how like perfect you want it, and I just had a long time to work on it, so I did. So now I start cutting out the cave, and I think this is one of the really, the coolest part about this. Now when I'm finished setting it up in this video, it's not as cool as I think it will be once I have it fully set up properly, and you'll kind of see that at the end. Hey guys, so I actually haven't filmed anything for this tank for like 2 days. I've just been working on it, and to be honest, I was like, I'm gonna film a bunch of footage for this, and it's gonna be super boring to watch. So, I mean, there's so many other YouTubers that have done this before, and I've done it before even, and showed it on my channel. So, this is kind of the end result. I can actually, wait, I tried to vacuum the thing. So, I mean, the end result of me cutting it. So, yeah, it's basically it. So there's a cave there, obviously, and I tried to, it's kind of hard to see. I've tried to basically cut grooves into it. So as you can see, there's kind of a way that stuff is going, and it's the same over here. There's kind of like grooves and stuff. If you can see, like, obviously right there's kind of like a pillar right there. And now the next step is to use this stuff. So I'm waiting for my dad to get home, and then we'll do the silicone. And I'll film that. It'll be real quick. Just put silicone all over it, then put dirt all over it, and then be done. This is like completely filled in back there. I've used expanding foam like 3 times, I think. I did it once initially, and then I stopped. Then I did it again over here mainly, over there, and then I, let's see, I used them to like fill some in right here and over here, and I think some down there as well. So I think it looks pretty great. As you can see, like, it's all done throughout, even back here. Pretty cool, right? So, yeah, my plan is to have dirt in the bottom, like up to about here, and then dirt in the back up to here, and then dirt in this thing, like, about, I don't know, up to however much I want. Probably not all the way to the top, because I want that to be its hide. That can be a hide. Then I'll have lots of foliage. But at first, I'm just going to put a tub in with dirt in it, because I need to make sure my Crested Gecko is alright with having dirt in its enclosure. And I also need the silicone right here, because this thing moves. And I feel like, I mean, if I pulled on it right now, I could rip it out of the background easily. So, yeah, this is basically an update. This is going to be a pretty long video, but, yeah, it's all happening fast for you. It's been like 2 weeks for me. So, yeah, next you'll see us siliconing it. So I know I said that I wanted to do this in my bathroom because, I just didn't want to take all the stuff outside. I feel like I was a little bit wrong, because it smells atrocious, especially the clear silicone. Smells straight like vinegar. It is disgusting. So if you could do it out in your garage or somewhere that's really like lots, like, we ended up putting a fan like into my bathroom, but like, just do it somewhere that you won't be a lot and that can be aired out easily. Just my advice. Okay, so now it's the next day. Hasn't been quite 24 hours, I don't think. But let's see. I'll knock it off here. So it looks pretty dry to me. Here, I'm gonna try to flip it. It's heavy. Oh, wait. Okay, so I went ahead and took the dirt out. As you can see, I dumped it all back in there. And I think it turned out pretty well. I don't think there's any place I need to really touch it up. Over here, like, it didn't get on at all. But I'm gonna hopefully fill that up with dirt. And then I need to take the this, the cutter. And I just take this down here. And just slide it right off. Really, it's quite easy. Yeah, so I'm gonna make this really quick. I took some footage that was the wrong way around, didn't want to show it in the video. I'm gonna recap what it said. At this point, I'm done with the whole thing and I'm editing, so here we go. So, when cutting off like all the slidey stuff, I had some footage of that. It was terrible. I didn't use it. You're obviously gonna need one of these, and probably one of these, which I guess holds it. I didn't use this one. I used a different one. But these are the three things that I would use. I'd use one that was separate, one that was like on there, or whatever, and then one of these. So this could you could either hold this and make it really easy to get into tight places, or you could hold this to get into tight places. Now, one thing I want to say, now when you're getting, without experience, you can't really understand this, but like first you get off the large amount of actual silicone that's like on there. Then you kind of get off the residue. When you're getting off the actual silicone, you can go like, say, this is my phone case, okay? So say this is the glass. When you're getting off the actual silicone, you cut it off like this. When you have the residue there, which is really annoying, it's easiest to go like this and actually scrape it off. Comes off super easy. Once I figured that out, it was so easy. So I wanted to recap that, and where's the video? Okay, I'm now going to be putting the tank in my room. Okay, I'm turned on. Look at that. Here, let me stand back. Oh, it looks so cool. So obviously, like, the front's not even clean. So this is just me going ahead and setting it up. Again, I don't know what my gecko's gonna do reacted to dirt. I'm actually going to change his whole aquarium to dirt after this video, like a week later, because I realized that with such a big enclosure, he's actually fine with dirt. Okay, so now I will be adding the stuff in from its enclosure, and I guess. This is a huge enclosure for it, and I know that, but yeah, this is kind of the moment of truth. So, yeah. So I'm going to spray everything down, and this probably isn't a great idea because I'm doing this at night. I mean, like, right before I go to sleep. So I'm going to go to sleep, and I guess I'll just, like, I'll watch him for a while, and then, see if he, you know, tries to taste the dirt again. And to be honest, I think he'll get over it. I think it's basically tasting it just to see what it's like, and he'll realize that it's not good. And by the way, this is only Eco Earth, so it's totally fine if he eats it anyway, so he can digest it just fine. So obviously I want it to be super wet because I'm putting in more pothos plants, and they aren't going to be planted, so super, super wet. Which makes it harder to see, but whatever, I don't care. Well, gee whiz. Anyway, I set that right there. I'm setting that right there. And now, just take his enclosure right here. And an Exoterra Nano, or something like that. And I'll take his food first. Let's see. There's one part of his food thing. He is not looking too happy with me right now, so we'll see how this goes today. Jeez, okay. Yeah, I tried to hold him earlier. He didn't really want to. He held. So I guess I'm gonna put his food thing over here. Here, I'll put it over here, right on the front. very easy for him to get to. So I think he's going to be hanging out over here a lot. You guys see that? Putting it right down there. And then I'll take this out. I still want this to be in his new enclosure somewhere. So here. Yeah. So again, eventually I will have him in a really nice enclosure. I mean, this is really nice, just it could be better, trust. I mean, like, this whole situation down here could be a lot better, and I think what I'll do is I'll just dump it, like, if he's good, then I'll take him out one day and then dump in a ton of dirt everywhere, and then plant stuff everywhere, and, like, not even mess with anything. And if he's not good, then I'll just keep it. I mean, toilet paper, stuff at the bottom. I think he'll be alright, just because, I don't know, still pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, here, yeah. And then I just gotta get him. He's either gonna stay on this piece of wood, or, here, what's he doing? Okay, he's coming with the piece of wood. I'm just gonna come, put this piece of wood right in here. See how he reacts to that. He's just now in there in this huge enclosure. He probably has no idea what to do. So now I'll just get the pothos plants. Yeah, he has to be so confused right now. He's just sitting there, being chill. Maybe he wants me to hold him. So yeah, now I'm going to add his big pothos plants, and we'll see how those do. It's going to take me a second, I think. Yeah. They have roots that are growing in paper towel. Here. Which actually, here, I'll just add it. You see? Just wet paper towel. I'll just add these in, like back here. Or here, I'll add them in up here. And then I'll just have the plants coming down. So again, hopefully I'll have this fully bioactive. I'll have worms at least, I know. But like, eventually someday I will have all the plants that are in the thing below this into this setup, hopefully. So he definitely has tons of leaf litter. And I could actually, add another plant probably. I'm sure there's another one here. Yeah, I can add this one. All the plants down here just for his aquarium, so whatever he wants basically. I'll just add this down here. I think he'll be hanging out down here a lot. Nice thing is I'm going to keep this super humid, and these things really don't need anything special to live. Here, I'll add this one as well. And then I will put his enclosure away. I'll be able to clean it. And now he is set up in this giant thing. He's officially in something better than when I got him. Hopefully, just not that. I want this like, there we go. He seriously must not know what to do. Like, he's just stunned by what just happened. So that's it. That's awesome, and that's it. By the way, if you can't really see him, he's sitting right down there. And, here. Now this video is like crazy long, so see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, comment, like, all the things. Goodbye.